Hey, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about puppies and chewing and teething and nipping and grabbing and biting and what you can do about it and what it all means. Puppies are really just exploring their world, and they most likely are trying to put everything into their mouth. They're tasting things, they're feeling things, the textures, and they're smelling things. They're also teething. They're growing their baby teeth or losing their baby teeth and growing their adult teeth, so their gums can be very sensitive and chewing feels good. They also use their teeth a lot when they play, they bite when they play, and it can be really painful even though they're puppies, their teeth are very sharp. So it's something that you really don't want to encourage during play, and you want to keep yourself safe and let your puppy know what is appropriate play and what isn't. When puppies are very little, this biting and this mouthing and chewing on everything can kind of seem cute, and often people will use their hands to play with their puppy, but quickly they'll discover that it can be very painful and their teeth become very sharp quickly. And you don't want to have your puppy already feeling that this is how you play with people and that this is a habit, so discourage it right from the start. Don't play with your puppy with your hands. Always have a toy in your hands when you're playing with your puppy, and don't let your puppy chase your hands or your clothes or anything like that, because it can become a habit, and that's definitely not a habit that you want your dog to have. You really want your puppy to learn to interact with you gently. Your puppy will learn that humans are fragile and you need to be gentle to play with us and to do anything with us. Dogs can play actually very rough with each other. They'll bite each other's necks and kind of pull on each other, and it can seem aggressive, but that's just normal play. And puppies learn a lot from each other when they play with other puppies, so it's really important to let your puppy play with other dogs of all ages. Older dogs will really tell a puppy off if they are being rude or they're biting too hard or they're playing too rough. They'll kind of snap at them and tell them to stop, and your puppy will learn what is appropriate and what isn't. So play is really important for you and your puppy. Give your puppy many opportunities to play with all sorts of different dogs. Just be sure that you are letting your puppy interact with dogs that are well socialized, dogs that enjoy being around other dogs, dogs that are friendly, and that can teach your puppy good behaviors and good manners. When it comes to play and biting, one of the most important things for your puppy to learn is to be in control of their emotions, to not get overly excited or overly aroused, to be able to calm themselves down. Puppies can really go from playing nicely to being way too excited and playing way too rough and not realizing that they are being that rough. You need to teach your puppy to have a soft mouth with you and to be gentle and not to get too overly excited. You need to be able to teach your puppy to relax, to settle. You don't always want every interaction that you have with your puppy to be play and excited and fun and just hyperactivity. You want to have interactions with your puppy that are calm and relaxing and peaceful. When your dog gets older, if you teach them how to relax and how to be calm, your dog will more likely be able to handle stressful situations without becoming aggressive or anxious. They'll know how to regulate their emotions and how to relax themselves and be in control of their emotions. But nipping and biting is really the most natural thing in the world for puppies to do, and your puppy will definitely be doing it, and you'll definitely experience a few nips. It really is a form of communication, a form of expression, and my dog, Penny, she is a herding dog, so she was really nipping my ankles quite a bit when she was a puppy, and every time I'd walk, she'd chase behind me and nip my ankles or the legs of my pants, so that was something that I really had to work on with her. And my other dog, Millie, she didn't do that at all. She is a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix, and she's not a herding dog, so that wasn't ingrained in her genes. So every dog is going to be a little bit different, but they're all definitely going to nip a bit during play and communicate with you by biting or nipping. It's completely normal and something that all puppies will do. There are a few reasons that your puppy may be nipping you. The first one is to initiate play. They might nip at you to try and get you to play with them. If they do this, you can just grab a toy and play with them, have them nip the toy instead of your hand. They also might nip during play, so it's either to initiate or just part of play. Puppies will often snap at anything that's dangling in front of them, even if you're not purposely dangling something in front of them. They'll probably just nip at it thinking it's just a big game. Another reason for nipping is that your puppy is teething and it feels good on their gums and in their teeth to bite or chew on something. Another reason for nipping is your puppy is feeling fearful or stressed or anxious. This is probably not likely. It's probably one of the first two reasons that I mentioned, but I just want to put that out there that this can also be a reason if your puppy isn't as socialized or they're in a situation where they feel threatened or scared or stressed, they may nip. Puppies can also nip if they are in pain or discomfort. They can nip if they're being possessive over a toy or a bone or a treat or something that they're chewing on. If another dog comes close or if you come too close, they may nip. And of course, as I mentioned, they may nip because it's in their genes, because they're herding dogs or working dogs, or it's just what they were bred to do. So now that you know why they may be nipping, I can talk about how to prevent it and stop it from becoming a problem when they're older, or so that you don't get hurt. Of course, you never want to punish your puppy. As I said, this is a natural behavior and they won't understand punishment. It is something that just occurs naturally and they're not trying to hurt you or be naughty or do something that they know they shouldn't. It's natural. So no punishment or corrective type of method. No yelling, no slapping, no hitting. You don't want to do anything that will scare your dog or your puppy. You don't want to frighten them or punish them in any way when they nip. Doing that is more likely to make the nipping a more aggressive behavior, which is exactly the opposite of what we want to do. And it also may harm your relationship with your dog. So to prevent your puppy from nipping, don't play with your hands. Don't wave your hands in front of your puppy's face. Don't wave your toes or your feet in front of your puppy's face. Don't play with them that way at all. If you're going to play with them, grab a toy and use the toy to wave in front of their face, not your fingers. When you are playing, and even if you have a toy and your puppy does nip you or go after your hands or your fingers, stop the play. Even if you just stop for a minute, take the toy away, turn away from your puppy so that your puppy can't look you in the face. Physically turn your whole body, your shoulders away from your puppy and stop playing. Become kind of like a statue, and your puppy wants to play with you. Your puppy wants you to engage with them. So they'll know next time that when they nip, when they come in contact with their teeth and your hand, that play stops. They're less likely to nip because they don't want the play to stop. If you do this and then you want to continue playing with your puppy, it's best to actually stop, pause for a minute, and then return to play so your puppy still gets to enjoy that playtime and it's another learning experience for them. If your puppy does nip you during play or whenever, don't really jerk your hands away quickly from them. Let your hand go limp or your feet go limp, whatever part they're biting you, just let it go limp and your puppy will most likely let go. If you pull away, they'll grab on harder. And slapping or hitting their nose or anything like that will most likely have them play more aggressively and bite you more because you're teaching them to play aggressively. It's all just a game for them. They don't realize that you're trying to say no. They just think of it as this is how we play and we are rough with each other. You can also, when your puppy nips you, kind of yelp or shriek, make a high-pitched sound. This is what puppies do when they are playing with each other. If one bites too hard, the other puppy will yelp or shriek and the puppy will let go right away. So you're kind of acting as a dog in that way, and this is how the dogs communicate with each other, so you can mimic that. Basically, you're just making a sudden, abrupt sound and then redirecting your puppy. So making a sudden, abrupt sound when they nip you and then redirecting them to a toy to bite and play with instead of your hand. Make sure that your puppy has chew toys and chew bones, things that feel good on their gums that they can chew. So just have a variety of things available to them that they can chew and put in their mouth that is appropriate for them to do so. You also want your puppy to be used to you touching them around their mouth, their teeth, their gums. So when they're relaxed and in a calm state, of course not when they are playing, but when they are just peaceful and relaxed, just touch them all over their mouth, rub your fingers on their gums and stroke the sides of their mouth, lift up their gums, just get them used to you touching them in that way. This will help if they have emergency or go to the vet or for their checkups or just general care and maintenance. It will really help when they are used to being touched and held in this way. And hand feeding can be really helpful. Just have your puppy eat from your hand in a gentle way. If they become grabby or nippy when you are giving them treats, just hold your hand and not let them access the food or eat the food until they are calm and gentle, and then you can let them have the food. Be patient and understanding. Nipping and grabbing and teething, it's all very normal and natural, and most puppies will grow out of it when their teeth, adult teeth, come in and their gums aren't as sore. But you really don't want to make it a habit during play and how they interact with you. You want them to always be gentle and soft with humans. If your puppy is grabbing treats from you when you are trying to reward them or training with them, this might be because they are overly excited. Maybe training has gone on for a little bit too long, and then you know if they start grabbing the treats out of your hand that it's time to stop training. They need a break, or they just need to have some play and some fun, not structured training. So that's a good sign to stop training there. If they are doing it more consistently and it's not because they're tired, if they're grabbing the treat out of your hand, what you want to do is put some treats in your hand and hold it in front of your puppy. Keep your palm closed and clasped tightly, and slowly open up your hand. If your puppy comes towards the treat or tries to grab it, snap your hand shut. So this can be kind of a game. It's a really fun training game to just have your puppy learn to be calm and relaxed and wait for the treat instead of grabbing. You can use a cue word like gentle so they know that when they are too rough, gentle means be soft and slow and don't grab. I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.